All right. Hey, how you doing today? For the people watching at home, could you give them your name and your age?
My name is Mad Dog, and I'm 66 years old.
Mad Dog, 66, man. Good to speak with you. Mad Dog, are you currently homeless or struggling with drug addiction right now?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Both homeless and drug addiction?
Yes.
What drugs are you currently struggling with?
Well, right now, I'm smoking a little marijuana and crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine. Mad Dog, how long ago was it, and how was it that you were first introduced to the crack cocaine?
Well, it was back in the day when it was back in the day when they just had cocaine and baking soda.
Mm-hmm.
And then when all the other shit that came along with it, it would grab you and, you had to smoke every day,
So you experienced this at the height of the crack epidemic?
Yeah. Back in the early 80s.
Early 80s?
Yeah.
And where were you when this was going on?
Back in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Man, I bet you did see some things. The crack epidemic in the 80s in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to, maybe when we do an update, Mad Dog, I'd like to touch more on that, a little bit about your history. But moving along, Mad Dog, how did you get in the position you are today, struggling with homelessness?
I lost my girlfriend that I was with 19 years, and she had no insurance or nothing, so I had to sell my car, the furniture in the house, and give her a good burial. Mm-hmm. And right from there, I just said, the hell with it. Yeah.
And so one thing just led to another after you had to pay for her funeral expenses, and it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got you. I got you.
Even our own family wouldn't even help me.
Wow. Sometimes family isn't what it seems sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Mad Dog, what are some of the day-to-day struggles you endure or have to deal with dealing with your addiction and being homeless?
Yeah. Living on the streets, not having nowhere to wash and clean and, put on clean clothes, that becomes a big struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to get help day to day, just trying to stay alive.
Like I've said it in a couple of interviews in the past, it's surviving, not living.
Yeah, surviving.
Just trying to survive day to day.
Yeah.
I understand, Mad Dog. Mad Dog, do you got any type of support right now? Any family or friends that could lend you a helping hand?
No.
Nobody right now?
Nobody.
Just you, huh?
Yeah.
Got you. I got you. What are some of your plans you have to get out of your current situation, if you have any at all? And Mad Dog, do you still have hope that you can make it out, period?
If I could, I would. Yeah, I mean, I try to fight with it every day,
Yeah.
Just to, help me there, and then I wind up making a few dollars and I wind up smoking again.
Seems like you're caught in the same vicious cycle, huh?
Yeah.
I understand. Completely. Mad Dog, in closing, I like to give the people watching at home a little advice, if you will. It's two parts. For one, if there's somebody watching that has not been introduced to this lifestyle and struggling with addiction, could you give them some type of advice to steer clear of that lifestyle?
Absolutely.
And number two, if there is somebody watching that's going through similar struggles as yourself, could you give them some advice on how to maybe make it out and move through the streets?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Could you give them a little advice?
Yeah. Well, you're out here, keep your head low. Be cautious of what you're doing, and keep to yourself. Mm-hmm. That's the best way. Don't get caught up in the riffraff.
Correct. That's good advice for somebody that may find themselves out here.
Yeah.
And for someone that hasn't been struggling with addiction or hasn't experienced this lifestyle, any advice to them to maybe stay away?
Yeah. Don't try it. If you've never used it, don't bother with it. It ain't no joke on being on this side. When you come on this side, it's a hard time getting back.
That's right. It's nothing easy about it for sure. Mad Dog, I appreciate your time and letting me do this interview with you. And I will be getting up with you shortly for an update and to touch on your background a little more, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, next
Thank
time,
you.
man.